Now we're live.
Now we are live. Well, we got the forge heating up. We're live here, Bar Run Forge. This is the 100 subscriber giveaway. Just want to begin by saying thank you. Thank you for your support in getting us to 100 subscribers. Now, with that being said, today we are going to do, as we have promised, a giveaway. The 100 subscriber giveaway, as we've been talking about, is going to be done at the end of the stream. So you kind of have to hang out till the end of the stream. Now, what are we giving away at the end of the stream? And I'm sure I will have to explain this again, and that's okay. But at the end of the stream, we are going to give away, there it is, our Osage mallet that has been affectionately called Big Bird. And it's made out of Osage. Look, nothing fancy. This is our version of a mallet. And so we're going to give this away. It's made out of Osage orange. It's got a straight grain locust handle on it. Got a little banding on it, just my version of doing that. But anyway, again, it's called Big Bird. So at the end of the stream, we're going to give that away. And I'll do a little bit more explanation on that a little bit later. But I'll have to tell you that there's one way, and we'll explain this here in just a little bit, that to win this at the end of the stream, somewhere in the stream, you are going to have to mention the code word. And what we're going to try to do is the first person to mention the code word, Eli's going to record that, and if you also get the code word, now here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to just say the code word in the chat. What we'd like for you to do is kind of slip it into the conversation that you know the code word or what the code word is, and then at the end of the stream, if only one person has gotten the code word, then we will give that away to that person who figured it out. If not, we're going to find those that have mentioned it, and we'll do it a different way. But anyway, be ready for the giveaway at the end of the stream. All right, let's check in and see who's in here. Let me throw some iron in the fire. See who's here. I saw Aimless, Dan, Baca Maker, Brett Larson, JT at Drayson's Forge, Anson. Good to see you in here, buddy. It's all right, we'll be here. Dana, Mark Crow, my buddy. Yes, thank you so much, Anson. We will be here. Anyway, everybody else that's in there, hopefully I grabbed everybody. Great to have you all in here again. We're going to do our 100 subscriber giveaway. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for being in on the live stream. I want to thank you for being a supporter and for being a subscriber to the channel. One of the things that we're going to try to do from this point on, as we have gotten to this mark at 100 subscribers, is just continue to make it better. Not only just the products that we make here at the Anvil and in the Forge, but also to make this stream, this channel, the videos that we produce even better all the time. We're just trying to continue to improve. And we're also going to be doing some more videos. We've really kind of tried to focus on getting the live stream going pretty good. We've got some other things we'd like to do to continue to improve that. But making some videos, instructional videos, making the videos to make items so that you guys can see that, see the material. I'll also say that we're continuing on with our hashtag 2 things for a friend. That's still going until the end of the month of August. And at this point, I've only just got a couple. The 2 things for a friend, the hashtag 2 things for a friend, is there for you to take 2 things and either combine them into one thing, or take 2 things and just make 2 things give it to a friend. What we'd like for you to do in that is to record or somehow take pictures or whatever of how you came to the two things, and then try to connect with the person you're going to give it to. If you're shipping it to them, let them know ahead of time that you want them to record the unboxing or the opening of those two things, or the one thing you made out of two things. And then send that in to us. We'd like to really see those come in. I've got my two things. I've been holding on to them just to see if we got some coming in. But I have one thing I'm going to make out of these two things. All right. What's everybody got to say? And Hans. Hans is in here. And hi, Troy, of course. That's great to hear, JT. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. I will mention, guys, and again, I hesitate to do this, but we've talked about it. One of the things that I want to mention is we want to continue to improve, and to improve, we would really appreciate your support, and we can do that financially. You can actually do that financially. If you would like to support the channel through PayPal, I'll mention this once at the beginning of the stream and then be done with it. If you want to support the channel through PayPal, the address is my email address. That's troyroush.br549@yahoo.com. I'm going to put it up there right now just so you guys can see it. And Eli's got that taken care of for me. So if you would like to donate to the channel, troyroushbr549@yahoo.com through PayPal. So there's enough of that. All right? So we see Neil Graham. He said, "What's happening, gentlemen?" I don't know who he's talking to. Whoop, gets that out. You got me all confused, Neil. You said gentlemen, and I didn't know who you were talking to. All right, so what we're going to do tonight, we have a plan. We've continued on our campfire cook set. We've already got the uprights and cross piece, and we started on the swing out for your cook pot or your frying pan. I'm actually going to have to do that in the coal forge because it's a hoop, so it's hard to do in the propane forge. But tonight we're going to do a trammel. We're going to try to do our version of the trammel. Chris, did he win? Chris, you are already a winner, buddy. You are already a winner. It's great once again to have my buddy Elijah Roush in behind the camera, kind of keeping things under control and taking care of things behind the camera. We've had a great time, really, just getting started in this. And I'll tell you, guys, Eli has begun blacksmithing. He is swinging the hammer. He has actually made an item. So I think he's enjoying it. I think he's really enjoying it. For those of you who are in on the anniversary live stream, that's where we were last week, was the Ohio Valley Antique antique machinery show. And what really turned out to be a great surprise for us was we kind of had a thought that there was going to be a bunch of us older guys in there working in the shop the whole time. And at one point in time, there were 6 blacksmiths in the shop, and I'd say the oldest one was probably 28 or 29, and then a couple of the old guys as well. And it was just fantastic to see the enthusiasm by the young guys for blacksmithing. And we even had one young lady in there who was working as well. But anyway, there at the machinery show last week, we did our live stream from there, and Eli got to get involved in that and do some blacksmithing. So I'm excited. He's excited. Well, we definitely enjoyed that. Thank you to Neil for the congratulations. I appreciate that. And we appreciate those of you who were in on the live stream last week, how it was fun. It was actually fun to do it from there. Knowing this time last week was my 1-year anniversary of blacksmithing. Yes, I'm using them. I don't have much choice. I had a pair of tongs I was going to readjust and make for slot jaw tongs for flat stock, but I don't have it done yet. I don't think my flat jaw tongs will work on this size stock. They might. I'm going to try it. Gotta make some tongs. Eli definitely has the fire bug, I would say. Oh, that's a good question. Who was asking? Amos was asking about naming the anvil. And we're going to continue that. I think we have a winner with those that voted last week on naming the anvil. For those of you not in on the live stream last week, somebody asked me if I had a name for my anvil. And I don't. I had not come up with a name for it. And of course, we went straight to the whole, like Roy with Olga, we were thinking Helga and Svetlana and all these other crazy names for it. But she's a British anvil, so we started in with some English names, British names, and we were down to, 2 names, right, Eli? Yeah. Was it Hazel and Evelyn? Hazel and Evelyn. And I think we might have a winner. You guys can jump in on this too and let us know what you think. Between Hazel and Evelyn to name our beautiful Peter Wright anvil right here.
The Evelyns have it right now.
Yeah, I think Evelyn's definitely ahead. Oh, Mule Kick. Mule Kick's in here. Hey there, buddy. We're getting close. I've gone ahead and marked off the holes that I'm going to make for the trammel, and also the set downs and the places where I'm going to do a bend. Once we get that done, I'll put the hook piece in, and we'll go from there. Yeah, Drayson, JT kept saying Evil Lynn, and by the way, it was from He-Man. We looked that up. It was from He-Man. Tell you something. This tool cart over here, I am absolutely loving it right now. Man, this has come in so handy for us. It was just part of some tools that I picked up, and I threw some casters on it. Man, it is nice. I'm enjoying it. And we used our Osage mallet for the first time last week. Man, it worked great. Got some char marks on it there, but it's perfect. Working good. All right, let's see what we can do here. No, that ain't gonna work. wants to know if I'm going to do a happy dance for my 100 subs. All right, first of all, yes, I saw your tramway you made, man. That was great, Chris. And yeah, I know I'm going to have a big full week. All right, anyway, am I going to do a happy dance? Hey, champ, how you doing, man? Happy dance, I don't know. I don't know. I may have to be motivated. I don't even learn to dance with my wife. Kelly from Old Wolf, good to see you. Man, great to have all you guys in here. You guys are just awesome. I absolutely love just hanging out with you guys. I wish you were all here, hanging out with us. By the way, after I'm done with this eat, I have some news. Okay, are we ready for some news? Okay, the news is today in the shop. We had our plumber come in and he said, okay, here's what we're going to do. And he's got a setup ready for us to put in 4 ports for propane. So, when he's done, there's one for the heater. We're going to have heat in the shop this winter. And 3, count them, 3 ports for propane forges. Another one over there if necessary. With that being said, what that means is at some point in time, we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blacksmiths working in the shop all winter long if we needed to. I am through the moon, man. This is amazing. That when we get that done, we're going to have plenty of places. I don't have to worry about switching out tanks. We're going to have an outside tank, propane piped in here. Once I get that done, hook the compressor up to the ribbon burner forge, we're going to be rolling. And we still have to make 2 things happen to get the power hammer in here. The power hammer is on the farm. It's over in the red barn. It's ready to go. All we got to do is get it in here. One small problem. The top of the power hammer is about 95 inches. The door going in is about 75 inches, or almost 80 inches. So we have to make a door opening that's 96 inches, 8 foot tall, just to get the power hammer in. And then we got a spot carved out right here so we can take the concrete out, pour a concrete slab there, so we can set the power hammer on, and then we are ready to go. But the power hammer is on the property, and we're excited. That's funny, Chris. Same here. I have a hard time keeping just one guy going in here. Aimless says hammer in at Troy's. That's cool with me. I would love nothing more than to have a whole bunch of you crazy folks in here. Cut a notch, yeah. Kind of like an airplane hangar where they have a notch out for the tail. Say it. Drop forward. See my good side. Making a hole, not a big deal. Filling in the hole, that's the problem. We've really wanted to put a better door on the front of the shop anyway. It's basically the old sliding door that was original on the barn 47 years ago when we built the pig barn. So it's time that it got replaced. So we're going to replace it with something that's more user-friendly, and we've actually I also got a steel door to go, an entry door to go into the side of the shop, so possibly by the end of the fall, that's the hope, is that the entire shop will be insulated and covered and safe and warm and usable, and the electric will be upgraded, the plumbing will be in here. Again, Aimless, you're right on, man. Hammer in at Troy's. That's fine with me. Keep it PG. A couple more eats and we'll have that set down taken care of. Drawing out. Somebody say it's my best side. You okay? See what Dana said? What's next? The full bathroom? Okay. I'm all right with that.
And a shop fridge and a snack bar.
There, now you're talking. Now you're talking. Shop fridge has got to come in somewhere along the line, and someplace to put snacks. Hey, if it takes a refrigerator or a full bathroom, I'm fine. Michelle says she'll never see me again. Sorry. It's the best I have right now. know, speaking of hot water in the forge, Hans says if I put in a full bathroom, he's moving in. Tempting. I went next door, and I'll have a video on this. I actually went and took some video. Next door to us, across the road, there is a building over there that was the town blacksmith, the forge, the shop that did everything for the community. And so I got an opportunity to go over there and kind of browse around. I've got some photos of where the old brick forge is still there. They used to have a shop lean-to over top of it. It's gone now, but the brick forge is still there. And then went inside, and they literally, you were talking about hot water, they heated the shop. They had this big, huge, like 10-foot tall boiler that they heated with, and then they ran lines through old radiators from these old trucks, and a couple of them were Rio Speedwagon trucks. There was a couple of them around here, and so the radiators, they ran hot water through the radiators, and then they had these little fans that just blew across it. So they heated the whole shop with hot water radiators out of trucks. Crazy cool, man. Well, the smoker's up at the house. The induction forge. Yeah, that's going to happen. Man, I'm telling you guys, I'm so blessed. Well, you can see what we're doing. We've set it down. We're going to draw it out. I'll put the round on it. You guys know I'm going to put the round on it. Curly cube, put a hook. That's what we're going to do here in these next few weeks. I'll probably try to bend it that way and then make the hook come around. But anyway, then once we get that hook done, then I've got it marked out for all the holes that go down through there, and a mark here to bend it, put a hole down through there. Go back in the forge. Neil says, I know what you're trying to do. Offset smoker. That works for me, you know. I wouldn't be upset by that. Muriatic acid dissolved plaster. That's a new one on me, man. I don't know. You guys are awesome, man. I'm telling you. You get a drink. Hans, 1 week, buddy. 1 week. Satisfied with that. That's going to turn out good. Add on to the shop a be honest with you, Kelly, there's really not much need to add on to the shop. Unless, of course, some of you guys are moving in, then yes, we would have to add on. We're going to do a shop tour here very soon when some things get in place that I want to do. But like right outside the door over here is where our coal and coke storage is, my metal storage. I have my portable forge, coal forge out there, and some other stuff that I keep handy. And then there's a pen next to that, and some of this older wood, antique and primitive items, these tools are going to go out in there as well. There's a broom press to make handmade brooms. I'll be able to do that very soon. There's a cider press, all this stuff that belonged to my great-grandfather. We're going to put it over there. A corn sheller. There's a 1700s loom in here, a barn loom, sits right beside the camera over here. It's going over there. It kind of creates some room here in the shop. So really, we're opening up the shop to try to get a little bit more blacksmithing tools and also to get the woodworking shop a little bit better in place. But if I'm not mistaken, I think end to end on the shop is somewhere in the range of 44 feet, 42 feet, something like that. Width-wise, I think we're somewhere in the range of about 20 or so. We've got room in here. The shop is, I'm just, like I said, I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. It says I'm going to have to build a bunkhouse. Yeah, I mean, we've got water back here. You know, it used to be a hog barn, so there is water. Taper's about done. Get down to the point. Get that done and round it up. I know it shouldn't take that many heats, but I'm not really getting it all that hot anyway, so. Sully said first, so I don't know. Yay, good job, Sully. First. Yeah, that's true, Kelly. No matter how big the shop, it's never big enough, right? Never big enough. Champ is back. One more heat to get the point, and we'll round it up. Hey, I'm in a hurry. Are you in a hurry? Neil, stop. I'm not making tongs. I should be making tongs, but I haven't, and I'm not. We're not making tongs. Stop it. That's true, Matt. A thingamajig. You got it, JT. That's it right there. Tongs in the shape of a trammel hook. That rivet. It's going to be tricky. Thanks, Kelly. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I had a blast. I had an absolute blast. Taking my time with it, guys. What? Wait a minute. Stay right there. Ready? Everybody? Flux, flux, flux. That's how you summon a Roy. Roy, great to have you in here, man. So yeah, anyway, what we're making is a trammel. So we've got the top part going right now, getting ready to make the hook on it, and then we'll punch some holes through, do the bend at the bottom, and then we'll actually make the trammel hook that goes up in the holes. For those of you who are kind of just getting in here, we're getting ready to do at the end of the live stream, we're going to do our giveaway, our 100 subscriber giveaway, and the winner of the 100 subscriber giveaway is going to get this Osage mallet we call Big Bird, thanks to Chris and up at White North. He's the one who named it, so we've named it that. Osage mallet, got a little rounding piece to it here, a flat as well, locust handle, honey locust handle. And so anyway, at the end of the stream, we're going to give this away, but there's a code. You got to figure out the code word to win it. Okay? So there's a code word that goes with that. Don't just enter the code word, try to slip it into conversation. If you figure it out. Got it rounded up. For those of you who are wondering, no, I'm not going to do the hot rasp or the file on this one. Actually got it pretty decent this time. Go ahead, Roy. Go ahead with some of the ones you get all the time. Like, me, give it to me, I want it. Mallet me. Ah, what the heck? Let's do it. For those of you guys that have watched me before, you know that I kind of use this technique that Mark Asprey does on a regular basis, where he hot files his rounds just to give it a little bit cleaner, smoother. It's not bad. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it, but I just kind of like the look that it gives and a little bit of refinement. Refinement. So anyway, we did it. Also makes a nice clean some of the scale off. But there we go. Got the round in there. Now what I'm going to do is just kind of turn it that way, put the hook on. All right, Neil, we'll see you in a minute. Holler 85 in the house. How are you, buddy? Yeah, no, it's the plan machine. Now we're gonna have a challenge on our hands, aren't we? Yeah. Flying under the radar, aren't you, Hans? Flying under the radar. I love this community, man. You guys are the greatest. All right, so we got the hook. That'll go up on the top. I may adjust that just a little bit more, but I like it. Test and see here. Yeah, I think I like that. Yep. All right. Now we can start punching some holes. Stop it, Roy. Thank you, kind sir. You guys are killing it, man. That's awesome. All right, I have my punch, my center mark, my center punch. I'm going to center punch them a little bit deeper, and then go ahead and punch them. Yeah, Kelly, I've already kind of laid it out, rough laid it out. So when I bring it out here, I'm going to kind of heavier center punch, and then go ahead and punch them out. Yeah. Discreet. No, definitely not. You know what I always say, guys? You gotta hydrate. Roy, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate your support. Appreciate your encouragement, your teaching. God bless, man. Retractor, Roy. All right. Eli, I said I was going to use that hold fast, didn't I?
Yeah. See it.
Made my first hold fast at the show. So I'm going to use that dude here in just a second. I said it, didn't I?
Only once. Good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, I got a story to tell. So, my very, very good friend from that state up north that I went to college with, Chris, are you still in here? White North? Okay, here we go. He's a Youper. Chris is not, my buddy from college was. And so one evening he and I decided to go camping. And so we were out camping. We were all alongside this lake over top of a cliff. Lake was mirror flat. Moon was shining on it. Man, just an amazing evening. Just God was blessing us just big time. And all we took was basically a can of beans and sleeping bags, man. And so we're laying out underneath the stars. And man, I just was having a great evening, and God was just really blessing me. So I decided to walk out to the edge of the cliff and just kind of sit down on the cliff, feet dangling over the end. And I know things have been kind of silly in here, but I want you guys to hear this. It's a lot of fun. And so as I was sitting there, and just seeing how beautiful things were, it just kind of hit me. And I started singing this song. And pardon me for just a minute, and I'll sing it for you. The song kind of goes like this. I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you.
Oh, my soul, rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. May it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. So as I finish this song, the guy that's with me is the epitome of what I would call the French-Canadian lumberjack guy. 6'3", shoulders this wide, waist that wide, hair crawling out of his shirt, could grunt and grow a beard. I mean, he's the man's man. And as we're laying there, and I sing this song, I hear in the background, just behind me, I hear just this sniffling, a little bit of crying going on. And in true Uper fashion, almost Canadian fashion, he goes, "Good stuff, hey?" Just like that. And that was it. That was the end of the night. So one of those phrases for me is just always, the good stuff, eh? That's just kind of how it rolls. And I'm always reminded of my good buddy. So anyway, story time. How about that? Let's punch some holes. Really working good. That's all right. All right. Got two of them bottomed out. Do some adjustment on the old hold fast there. Story time with Troy. I don't know if that'd be an ongoing segment or not. If it works, right? Hey, it's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Shire. Corey, good to have you, man. Great having you in here.
go back in. Got him. All right, 2 down. Good to see you, man. To all you guys out there, thanks for coming in. Be sure, hey guys, really, if you would please, hit that like, subscribe, share, get those videos out there, help the channel out. You guys know how to help, you know what to do. Reminder, at the end of the stream here this evening, we're going to give away Big Bird. So get yourself in there. Try to sneak in that code word. No, we're definitely not done already. Definitely not. Up enough to punch some holes. You guys are all over it, I'll tell you what. Which song are we talking about, Dan? Yes, Dana, you won. You have definitely won. The respect and appreciation of everybody in here. Oh, these are like flying right in my face. You have to be present at the end. get it out of there. All right. Another hole punch. 3 more. All right, it is 7:10 right now. Just stick in there with us. We're going to do the giveaway before too long. Why not, JT? All right, so we got a couple more holes to punch. While we're at it, to kind of save some time, I'm going to go ahead and bring out the other piece. Exciting, isn't it? Watching Troy punch holes. All right. Back.
do a lot of canoeing and kayaking with teenagers, a bunch of other people. I used to tell them all the time, I said, just remember two things. Breathe air, drink water, don't confuse the two. Should have listened. Bad case of it tonight. Yeah. Sorry, JT. Almost. Go. Got our holes punched. We'll have to drift them out a little bit bigger. So let's do that now.
let's get back to talking to you guys. You feel neglected? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Kelly, don't do that. Don't bet against me. Taper done. We're gonna put a hook on the end of it and go from there.
Very big. Very big oven. Have I gotten quiet or they gotten quiet? Me? All right. Very, very intense. Very intense. Hook made, then we'll come down here, cut it off, make a bend in it. How are we doing on time? 7:33. Well, everything in here is definitely made in the USA, I'm pretty sure. close, aren't we? We're getting close. Let me see if I can take a drink without drowning. How's that sound? It worked. Get closer, everybody. Drifting a couple more holes. I will claim Ohio. I like Ohio. But I understand, Shan. I do understand. Guys, just a couple more holes and we can bend it. Get done. Now this end here is going to get a real light taper. Slide through the holes, that's about it. Anybody want to trade it in for California? Anything for California?
more minutes here. Got a plan back there, Eli?
Yep.
All right. One more holder drift. And then we'll do bend. That part will be done. We're getting there. He said, I don't want either one. It's all right. Thanks, Anson. I appreciate it, buddy. This bottom one needs to be a little bit bigger. We'll see what we can do about that. Say it. One more time. It is Adam. Adam is in here. All right, Adam, you got here just in time to get nothing and like it. While we're waiting on those last two pieces, we are going to give away a mallet for our 100 subscriber giveaway of the Big Bird mallet. Should we do it Roy style? Should we do it Roy style? Are you ready? I don't know if I've even done this before. Ready? And the winner is JT. JT from Drayson's Ford. Buddy, you are the winner of Big Bird. You're the winner of Big Bird. All right, buddy. If you've done this before, you know how to do it. Send us your information, and we will get it shipped out to you ASAP. Congratulations, JT, and I hope you enjoy it. Again, it's just a simple thing that I put together from stuff here on the farm. This is all bar run farm, bar run forge made right here on the farm. Materials from right here. So enjoy, man. Thank you guys for getting in. In case you didn't figure it out, the code word was Big Bird. Big Bird. So good job, man. We'll get that out to you very soon. Thanks everybody else for jumping in and being a part of the giveaway. Comes to this hook, it kind of has to be kind of beyond 90, so I'm going to try to get it that way, and it's a little off center. I want it turned that way basically, but anyway, that's essentially what we're looking for on the hook. I'm going to heat it up, give it just a little bit of a twist because I want it exactly 90 degrees. So there you go. All right. Last fold to drift, then we'll bend it. That may have it. Good. All right, got the holes punched and drift. Got 2 marks right there where I'm going to make that turn. And then I think we'll be basically done. Straighten it out a little bit. Do a little bit of finish work. I think I'm going over to the vise, Eli. ICAC show was great, Adam. It was fantastic. And again, it was just great to have so many young Smiths come in, and had a couple other visitors that came in. One guy came in and made a hammer, and some other stuff going on. So it was great. Go. Now, I haven't done any test fitting or anything on this yet, so I do have some straightening, some other things to do with it, but let's just try to kind of give it a shot here to see what we need to do. So that needs to be a little thinner right there, just so we can go in those holes. We may drift the holes out just a little bit more, but that's essentially what we got. That'll hook there, and we'll be able to take them out and put them in the other holes up through here. Basically, what I'll do is clean that up just a little bit. Some of those other holes we'll make some adjustment on. That one's a little better, but that's a trammel. Like I said, we'll clean it up, do a little bit better with those, and it's ready to go into service. So there we go. Set that aside to cool. Shut down the forge. Now we want to take a little time. First of all, congratulations to JT. Congratulations, JT, for winning the Big Bird Mallet. Thank you guys all so much for your support. And as always, we're so blessed to have you guys here. So blessed to be a part of Bar Run Forge. We appreciate your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with your friends. And if you like the content that we're showing here on Bar Run Forge, tell your friends, tell other people about it, and we'll just continue to work to do better for you guys, and just continue to try to send out positive messages, try to send out good quality material and content, to try to produce good stuff here in the shop in the process. We really appreciate it. Man, you guys really make us come out here and do this. I love blacksmithing, but just adding on to it through the community just makes it even better. The community is such a fantastic thing. I can't wait to meet so many of you when the opportunity arises, and we look forward to be back right here next Thursday, 6 o'clock. I will tell you, if we are not here live stream at 6 o'clock, we're going to do our best to have at least a video at 6 o'clock on Thursdays. What we want to be able to do is to have you guys pretty much know that at 6 o'clock on Thursdays, you can count on Bar Run Forge. So again, once again, I'll say kind of goodbye to some of you guys on here. I'll say hello to some who've just kind of joined in. Man, as always, we appreciate you. God bless you. And we will see you next Thursday. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.